Yeah, that's why I created Saw 2, so you'd be so traumatized that you. Uh...
Yeah. Also, I forgot to turn the volume back on.
Yeah, I was like, wait, where's the volume?
Um,
You forgot to put on the volume.
One second. One second. Oh gosh, I also forgot to put in my controller. Oh gosh, everything is going out of control.
Okay. Talk about Saw again.
Okay.
I really
Well,
begin to
before we get
appreciate
into
it.
that,
This is sponsored by Honey. Oh, sorry. Raid Shadow Legends. Oh,
Raid
sorry.
Shadow Legends. I've seen this anime game making the rounds recently. I don't. I guess that's the new Raid Shadow Legends.
No.
Also, the Lion Key, the Woodman Key, and the Scarecrow Key, all based off of the Wizard of Oz.
Lion Woodsman.
Kind of a weird one to bring inspiration into, considering we're playing as Harry. Well, then again, he's a writer, so. It's getting dark again! I don't know why I'm turning him into Pegasus. What's going on? Good thing we picked up a light. So, similar to the whole fog mechanic, the darkness is also its own thing. We only have a small bit of light to show us what exactly is around. Although I like the fact that when you turn it off, you can still see like a bit of the surroundings.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is our way to get to the school. But as you can also see, Silent Hill is starting to change. Which is not a good
Even
sign.
more.
Exactly. So, about Saw.
Yeah. I begin to appreciate Saw even more after I watched up to episode 6 now.
You sound
Because
like Star Wars.
yeah, but it is 8 movies now, or technically 7.
Yeah, yeah.
The 8th movie is, as said, from the book. But it's all continuous story. They all explain things afterwards. Like, you would hear about one detail that happened in the 3rd movie, and they will remind you again in the 6th movie. Explaining things. So they have really had planned out all the movies and how it will go.
It has its own continuity. Well, that said, they can like create more stories for the series, but did they actually plan for all this?
I am not sure about that, actually.
Also, I am dying.
And thank you for asking about that. So you're interested. Yeah, not many people like when people don't ask questions about it, but just listen. I feel like they're like I'm listening, but they
Yes.
don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't put into it. So I don't know everything about it. I know a lot of the traps was actually working IRL.
Oh, we made it to the school. I was trying to go north because there's some items up there.
Oh, let's go north then.
Well, no, I guess we're getting into the school.
I know the school because I play games all day, right?
I know about the school because I watch Kindergarten Cop.
So one thing I think is cool is.
Well, before you continue, have you ever seen Kindergarten Cop?
No, I don't want to do that. Oh wait, isn't that with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yes.
Where's with the tuber? It's not a tuber.
The reason why I bring it up is because this school is 1-for-1 based and picked out from that movie. The design,
Konami.
the hallways, it's all... even some of the rooms are based on the movie.
I remember that. I hate to be this guy, but oh god, I feel like the Fortnite kid where it's like, oh my god, it's Master Chief, but I'm actually having those moments like, hey, I have seen this.
It's the bloody book.
Yeah, it's exactly like that. It's like, hey, I've been there. I hide that from Pyramid Head.
Yeah. 12. A place with...
No, I want to.
Go on.
A place with songs and sounds. A silver guidepost is untaped in lost tongues. Awakening at the ordained order.
The Order! They're here.
Did I do good?
You did good, Reven. Pat, pat. It's written in blood. Oh, I guess I'm continuing.
No,
Darkness that brings...
Darkness that bring the choking heat. Flames render a silence, awakening in hungry beast. Open time's door to be king prey.
Darkness, what is this, Kingdom Hearts? It's written in blood. The Alchemy Laboratory. Gold in an old man's palm. The future hidden in his fist. Exchange for sage's water. This will all make sense as we go through the place. We also have something right here. That's not written in blood, surprisingly. More Ronaldo Gordon. This must be the list of teachers. And if we head in here, we find a suspiciously weird painting that I don't think would be allowed in a school. A picture of a door with bodies hanging from it. I don't know who drew this, but it certainly isn't bad taste. Okay, Harry, everyone's apparently a critic now.
Yeah, what I was going to say about Saw. Every storyline is connected. When people are dead, they are dead. They constantly... It's kind of a meme, for me at least, with the Saw franchise, where they're like, is John Kramer still alive because the traps is still going? And I love that. Where they constantly... We actually wonder, like, wait, is John Kramer smart enough to fake his own fucking death? But no, he's dead.
Yeah.
And yeah, spoiler alert.
Again, I'm probably just gonna have to put a huge spoiler at the beginning of this series for Saw. People who are into Saw, do not watch this.
But
Silent Hill Hospital.
it
911.
It goes such a good way to explain things and keep it tense, because you never... I don't know fully who I'm supposed to root for in the movie, to be honest. It's more like X-Files or a detective series.
At this point, you're just a spectator.
Yeah, it's technically what you're doing. You're spectating the police trying to put Jigsaw and his followers in bars, but they somehow get away. I don't know why I was expected to see Pyramid Head.
Gosh, these sounds.
Oh,
So
yeah, that's a
these
kid.
are called the Great Children, I believe. They are modeled after children. They are not in the Japanese and European versions of the game. They were removed due to them being closely resembled to children and not being a pretty big no-no. It was considered too dark and going too far. Funnily enough, we got them just before... This music. We got them just before Columbine happened. So, we kind of got... Would you say lucky? I don't know. The tower door is locked. The hands are stopped at 10.
I'm like... I don't really... Like, people can take offense to it, but, like, killing kids in video games, I always thought that was just hilarious. Because they had just a special way to scream in video games. Like in Happy Wheels. Oh god, my leg! Oh, Happy Wheels was such a fun game.
I like how the first part of that sentence was like, killing kids is fun to listen to. And it's like, Reven, do you realize what people are going to think when they hear this?
Yeah, they hear words on the news.
You know what? They hear worse from you.
Edit that out, Spirit.
No, too much editing.
Nah. But they get what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you mean.
If they played Happy Wheels, they know what I mean.
Yeah.
Remember, this is a weird 2010, 2010, no, not 2010, 2012, 13, and 14 time where we just have a hate bone for Justin Bieber.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like,
And
that
it's
was
like...
a thumbnail for so many things at all the time, like, killing Justin Bieber, LOL.
And it's like, poor kid, he kind of didn't deserve... He didn't deserve it at all. And then, like, nowadays, he's like, oh. Hello there.
Is it a baby?
These are like smaller children. And then it just
I hate-
disappears.
I hate babies.
I
Not
believe
like
that's
they.
supposed to symbolize the children who were bullied.
Yeah.
And so it's a shadow. You can't hurt it because you don't want to. But at the same time, it's running away from you and it's screaming in pain.
Like, I hate watching babies fall. Not because, oh, it's a baby falling. It's more like, oh god, here comes the horrible screaming.
Yeah. As someone who had to constantly hear baby screaming due to being an uncle, it's like... I mean, I like taking care of kids, but at the same time, I'm probably never going to have my own. What does that say? Wait. Arena? I don't know. The textures are just really bad. Doug! Dog kill? Why would you kill the dog? There's multiple dog kills. Oh gosh. There's something about that face that just looks so disturbing. I don't know. Just feels like it's unnatural. He's still there, Reven. Oh gosh, I think he's gone. Reven!
Um,
Reven!
Babies, you should have listened to me under my live stream of playing Resident Evil 8 on the hardest difficulty.
I left just as soon as you were about to hit the baby, from what you were saying at the very least.
Not hit, I meet the baby.
Same difference.
It was, I'm gonna be honest, horrible. It was so uncomfortable because you would hear a baby laughing / crying, and you would just see a fetus chasing you. And I'm like, great as a horror concept. Disgusting if you want to replay the game.
Right.
The problem is it didn't scare me. It made me just uncomfortable.
I think I heard a girl crying. Well, that's a thing with that was going to be in Silent Hills, the new Silent Hill game that was supposed to be new, but got canceled. Yeah. Which I'm still salty about, by the way. But yeah, Silent Hills had like a fetus inside of a sink. I still don't know why. Like, what was the purpose of that?
Probably something to do with forcing his girlfriend to do an abortion.
Possibly.
Maybe it's an anti-abortion message.
You never know with Silent Hill.
No, I'm not gonna actually go into abortion because it's...
Please don't.
Not my lane! No, only thing, it's not my lane.
Exactly, yeah. There's just some things that it's not right to talk about or state your opinions on if it doesn't pertain to you, like abortions.
Yeah, it's I can't defend or protect because I don't have rights, not rights to it, but
Duke.
It's not my responsibility to speak for someone.
Like, you can have opinions. That kind of looks like a cross, a crucifix. You can have your opinions about it, but you don't have to impose it on people.
Nope.
Well, you certainly shouldn't impose it.
And I'm not fully sure how I feel about it either. So.
And that's fair. Man, these children were twisted.
Ah!
But do you see this?
Yeah.
I've never noticed that particular painting before. I don't know why, but that's... I feel like that was supposed to be cute, but it just makes it creepier coming from Silent Hill. Also, there's like a concept art for Beerus from Dragon Ball.
Really?
I mean, it looked like it. Whoa! It's always weird to see like realistic photos in these games as well. Also, Silent Hill is supposed to take place in America. Considering this is a game made by a Japanese company, It is
Yeah.
a bit surprising.
Yeah, but
Oh, do you hear that?
yeah.
You okay? Want me to come in? Want me to come in?
Silent Hill is interesting because I like when things has a focus on something dark, but like meaningful. Like, I like when things make me question things or make me wonder or shock me. I like that.
Yeah.
Um,
Ow.
I tried to think about a spoiler that you. Did you get a message from Scar?
Did I? Oh, no.
Oh, a blue text popped up.
Oh, that was probably like Steam or something.
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh, I guess I killed them all. So, Silent Hill.
yes. Like say in the, because we all know that Silent Hill. What was it called again? V? No. The demo.
Oh, PT.
PT. We're gonna call it PT.
Which I still don't even know what the meaning for that was.
We never know.
Yeah.
When I really think about it now, I could
that's
hard imagine that PT is about a kid dying or whatever,
Probably.
like Lost. But then we all know it ended up turning into Death Stranding.
Yeah, the conceptual ideas of having Norman Reedus and a baby being a main character was brought in for Dead Rising. Or Dead Rising? Death Stranding!
Yeah.
Dead Rising is something completely different. Ah! Man, combat in this game, not the best.
Nah.
Then again, Silent Hill has never been known for its combat. Doth I remind you to Silent Hill 2 and James constantly swinging his bat around with no force whatsoever. Oh man, that's one thing I'll give to Silent Hill 3. It had a pretty decent combat system.
Yeah. Like, compliments about this game is, first thing, it looks great for a 2001, or not 2001, a 1999 game. Oh no, it's gonna be there.
Oh, it's a kitty. Just a cat. All right.
He doesn't question why the cat is in the fucking.
I question what just killed the cat. My gosh.
Oh,
Kitty!
the cat died?
Yeah. There was like a scream. It's like what I always thought from this is that there was like a bully kid who locked the cat inside of that locker.
Yeah.
Horrible thing to do. And this is probably the bully.
Probably.
The school is messed up.
Schools are messed up, especially lack of empathy from teachers. Like, all they tell them to do because they don't,
he fell.
because they don't want to start a conflict with anybody. They're just like, just say sorry.
It's like, okay, that's one way to handle an issue, but your job is to help teach these young, impressionable people how to solve issues and keep them straight and narrow.
Yeah.
When you're not
I
really
feel
doing
like-
anything, that's not helping. Oh, it's one of those little shadows again. Ow. Look into
feel
the
like-
spiral, Reven. Look into the spiral. What do you feel?
I feel like when it's about schools that are getting bullied and all that, kids should be allowed to defend themselves to a certain degree. Like,
Certainly.
if a school knows that this bully is acting bad, I feel like they should just allow them
Yeah.
to have parts like, okay, You punch him in the face. How do you feel now? And the kid is like, I feel better.
Not
Good.
any better.
Don't let him like explain to him that now he got a revenge. Talk to the bully. It was like, just send it to me.
It's like at that point, I feel like more parents would just complain.
Yeah.
It's like, how dare you let my baby boy get beaten like that? And it would just be more problems for the school to deal with. To be fair, though, none of this should actually happen at all. Like, we shouldn't allow any of this to happen, but eh.
I feel that if I learned that my son has been a bully to other kids and he got beaten up, I would be like, huh.
Let's work for me.
Yeah, no, but it's like, I'm gonna be like, yeah, have you learned, like, that people bite back? Pull the dog's tail and you lose a hand?
Well, unless the parent is a Karen.
Yeah, of course.
Alright, so we got to the music room, which has a puzzle in it. Oh, get away, little shadow. The thing about the shadows is that it also, the radio also picks them up. So sometimes you don't know if that's like an actual monster or if it's just one of the little shadows that's running away.
Yeah.
Ah, like that. I can't even see them anymore. Chicago news? Does Silent Hill take place in Chicago? I've always heard the conflicting theories that it takes place in either Maine or, well, Portland is, I believe, also in Maine, isn't it? Specifically the Stephen King states. This game seems to take a lot of... Okay, no Ghostbusters, thank you. I don't want any notifications from Epic Games showing up. Ooh, what is that? A woman came down from planet Vulcan. Is that an actual movie? Oh, thank goodness. We can actually get through here. Yeah, I do like the detail that the school has. All these posters all over the place. Rooms that clearly do make sense. Anyways, this is the science laboratory. If you remember those notes, they mentioned a alchemic hand here. Statue of an old man's hand. The fist shut tight as if never to let go. We need to find a way to get whatever is in the hand.
You know that if you cut off someone's hand while they're grabbing something, the hand will actually stay stiff like that and have a hard time.
Yeah, isn't it due to rigor mortis?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it makes sense.
And it looks hella cool when you have a skeleton grabbing it.
Oh, gosh. You know what the best thing to decorate your house for Halloween is? Kill someone and take their skeleton. You're sure to get a lot of fans from that. Anyway, we got a bottle of chemical.
What are you gonna pour? Hydrofluoric acid?
Let's see. The label reads concentrated hydrofluoric acid.
I was joking. That's a really popular thing in Saw, actually.
Well, I guess this means we really are playing Saw. Speaking of which, the Saw game for the Wii I've heard is really terrible.
All the Saw games are. Because they're more like walking around doing kindergarten puzzles.
Well, that's a shame. Also, get off of me, child.
Bonk.
I don't swing that way. Okay. Well, we can't get to the roof. We can't meet Pyramid Head, sadly.
No.
Alright, I think it's time to do the music puzzle. Alright, Reven, are you ready for probably the hardest puzzle in the game?
Yay.
Yeah, let's do it! So this is the piano room. Was there a piano in Dead by Daylight?
Let me see the room.
Alright, well, let's get through this riddle. We can always read it again.
I think so.
The giant piano. Oh, there's a cross up there. All right, so this is the puzzle. We have a poem. We have a poem here. A tale of birds without a voice. First flew the greedy pelican, eager for the reward, white wings flailing. Then came the silent dove, flying beyond the pelican as far as he could. A raven flies in, flying higher than the dove, just to show that he can. A swan glides in to find a peaceful spot next to another bird. Finally out comes a crow, coming quickly to a stop, yawning and then napping. Who will show the way? Who will be the key? Who will lead to the silver reward? If you noticed, all those birds... oh, wait. Oh, right. We need a key in order to open this first. Do we have a key? We don't, actually. Okay, so first we need to find the key. You okay, Reven?
Yeah, no, it's my stomach just like for some reason graveling, and I was just coughing.
I mean, fair.
I ate some rice and chicken
Ooh,
today.
yummy.
Yeah, it's wok. I don't know what you call it in English, or if it's.
Wait, in America we just call it rice and chicken.
No, it's some Asian food with
On
some,
America we just call it Asian rice. I said
It's-
Asian rice, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Ooh.
rice, chicken, some type of vegetables. I'm not
You're
sure
a car
what it is.
expert. What car is that?
Looks like a Fiat.
It's so tiny.
I think it does that kind of looks like, yeah, it looks like a Fiat. I was about to say 500. I can't be wrong. That's a mammoth on the wall or on the locker.
This right here?
No. Turn the
Oh,
camera.
I see. Yeah, right there. There's a mammoth and there's a giraffe. Oh, so there's like a bottle with a face. It's evil.
I finished my project, teacher. It's a bottle. I remember my dad used to drink them all the time. My mother used to call them evil.
Oh, hey. It's these things.
They're so cute now. God damn it.
I know.
Because they don't sound like
Oh.
a baby, but they sound like a dog.
Did I see what I thought? Oh no, it's Who. I thought that was Ubu for a second.
Who? Doctor Who was here.
Oh gosh, it all makes sense. He's in
That
league
could-
with the aliens.
Actually, that could possibly be a Doctor Who reference.
It could, yeah.
Like,
Also, aliens in
when-
Silent Hill. That makes total sense.
when did you think Doctor Who was made spirit?
Oh, I know he's like really really old.
Yeah, 1960s or something like that.
Yeah,
Actually impressed that people still watch the show.
there's
And
certain
they
seasons that you can't even watch anymore due to them being lost in Who are you? Due to them being lost to the midst of time.
Actually, that's there was a fire on the BBC building,
Yeah.
destroying it. But I think that's bullshit that they don't do it, because what they did with Oswald the Rabbit was that they just looked up old films that people owned and asked was like, hey, do you have like these old things? We want to get them back. Do you have all the episodes of this or whatever?
Wow. So they contacted fans and
Or no, more like sent out. just to be like, yeah, hey.
That's honestly pretty cool.
Was more like, hey, we require or want old movies or old things from this. Please give us.
I require an Oswald. You think Wesker would be into Oswald or Mickey?
To Mickey, because Mickey just takes over the world slowly.
Mickey is his hero.
Yeah.
So I missed a key somewhere. You know what this means, Reven? We gotta backtrack to every single room.
20 minutes later.
Reven, are you still there? I think we killed Reven. Well, no saw for today then. Alright, well join us next time for more Silent Hill 1, where we try to figure out where the hell this key is that I mysteriously missed. And maybe next time I can actually get Reven out of that TV. Bye everyone.
Thank you for watching this video. If anything, I hope you have a safe and wonderful day. And now for the Spotlight of the Week, where I give a shout out to a YouTube channel that I've recently watched and enjoyed. Our first ever spotlight goes to my friend, Reven Fox. Yes, that is his name. Make sure to spell it completely, trust me. He's one of my best friends and has his own livestream channel. He also joins me for collabs on occasions. So check him out sometime if you can. Do be warned that he tends to be a little gremlin. Take care everyone, and Godspeed.